Hey, greetings, everyone. Lieutenant Colonel Alan West, Senior Fellow at the Media Research Center. This past weekend, we had two more people add their names to the list of Democrats seeking the nomination to be the candidate for President of the United States of America in the 2020 election cycle. On Saturday, we had Elizabeth Warren step up and put her name into the, ever-growing list of individuals. And then on Sunday, we had Amy Klobuchar. And so far, many of these presidential candidates have signed on to Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's Green New Deal. Very interesting. I think that it's somewhat delusional to think that in 10 years, we're not going to have any fossil fuels whatsoever, no oil, no natural gas, no coal, and also eliminate nuclear power. That's 20% nuclear power. So how are airplanes and cars and all of these things supposed to function? How will production and manufacturing go if we cannot lubricate the machinery? Stand by for more details. But it's pretty interesting that when a lot of the criticism came out, you go back to the website for Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez and those talking points have been taken down. I guess they're not so confident about it after all. But one of the things we continue to hear is this animus, this real hatred toward people that, well, let's be very honest, these evil, mean, rich people. But when you think about the quote unquote evil, mean, rich people, who exactly are these people? Who exactly are these progressive socialists talking about? See, I don't know if they really are referring to people like George Soros or Tom Steyer or Jeff Bezos, the world's richest man, billionaire Jeff Bezos, who kind of has some other issues he has to contend with right now. They're not talking about Warren Buffett, Mark Zuckerberg, or even Mr. Bill Gates. I think that as long as you concur and agree with the progressive socialist left ideological agenda, they're absolutely fine with all of the money that you make. Let's be very honest. When Elizabeth Warren made a six-figure income just for teaching one college class, and then she wants to talk about the high cost of a college or university education, 6 figures for one class. Wow. So who are they talking about? Are they talking about the academic elites? Are they talking about the sports elites? Are they talking about the entertainment industry elites? See, I think that what Elizabeth Warren and the progressive socialist left really angry at are all those people that are out there just hardworking Americans with their own investment, their own ingenuity, their own innovation, have created businesses and watch those businesses grow. See, when Barack Obama said,
if you got a business, that you didn't build that.
I think that was one of the most disrespectful things that a sitting president, a presidential candidate, an elected official can say to the American people, because in almost 243 years, it's that individual drive and determination. It's that sense of individual liberty, freedom, and let's be very correct on this, sovereignty. They want, just the same as Karl Marx said in his 1875 critique of the Gotha program, from each according to their ability, to each according to their needs. And guess who gets to define what the need is? See, in that Green New Deal program, it talked about how we will redistribute wealth by way of a universal basic income. That's one of those progressive socialist leftist themes. If you are someone that is wealthy, well, guess what? You have to support the progressive socialist left ideological agenda, or else you're one of those evil rich people. Think about this. After the November midterm elections, November 2008 elections, 41 out of the 50 wealthiest congressional districts are represented by Democrats. 10 of the top 10 all represented by Democrats. So then who do we call the party of the rich now? See, the left does not believe in your individual inalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. They believe that they can guarantee happiness. And in order to guarantee happiness, in order to provide more things that are free education, free healthcare, free housing, it has to come from somewhere, because nothing is free. And so therefore, you, the successful person that has worked hard, opened a business, hiring Americans, made it into something that we can all be proud of. Well, now, if you don't contribute and get on to their train, you're the evil rich person. Because freedom and liberty has always been targeted by despots, dictators, and tyranny.